Hello guys, my name is Rohan Pandare and I will be continuing with tutorial series. Shantanu has already finished with the installation of basic elements required for the Android development. Today we will be creating one Android project. It will be a basic project of Hello World program. So let's start. Go to File, New. If you don't find an Android project over here, go to Other. In Android, we'll basically be dealing with the Android project, Android XML file and the Java file. So create an Android project. Now you have to give some name to the Android project. As this is the basics, we will give it a name basic. The workspace has already been defined while installing the Eclipse, so let it be as default. Click next. Now this is the target of SDK. I have all this, but you might be having only one or two as per you have downloaded. So I'll be creating on 2.1. Now application name will be the name which you will be seeing on your phone. So let's give it name Hello World. Package is something which you have to define on your own. So it should be unique so that your app does not clash with any other package which is present in the market. So it should be unique. So I've given it com dot basic dot hello world. It can be anything. Generally the package name is the reverse of your domain name. So just name it. Create activity will basically create an activity in Java file. The minimum SDK version will be directly given according to your project. Click finish. Now this is the package explorer which will tell you about the workspace. All the workspace projects are given over here. We are having 5 basic windows. This is the first. The second is the main window over here. The third is this. The fourth one is down over here, and fifth one I will show in the XML file. So the basics is created now. Now src com.basic.hello world is our package name, and basic activity was our activity name, which is the Java file in which we are going to code. The Android project is basically created in 2 languages. The first is the Java and the second is the XML. The whole project can be written in Java, or to make it easy, some of the content should be the layout and other stuff can be edited in the XML file, which is your job easy. Here it is. Now here is the basic Java file which will be running on the Android virtual device. Now I'll be explaining the gen, Android 2.1, assets, bin, the rest folder and all. Now gen folder basically consists of r.java, which consists all our elements, layouts and all which are defined by us. The r.java is the file which we don't have to care about because it is automatically created as we create the layout and write the Java program. So we only have to deal with these 2 files, the activity, basic activity, and a file in res called as the layout, which I'll be explaining shortly. The assets consist of the resources which we are going to use. In the bin folder we have the res. So in res we have drawable HDPI, drawable LDPI, drawable MDPI. In this there are 3 different folders for the drawable, in which all the icons and the images are to be put. The HDPI will be the high definition, lower definition and the middle. So according to the size of the picture you are going to use in this project, you put it accordingly in the 3 folders. Now layout is something which is dealt with the UI. So user will be able to see this main.xml, which we will be editing shortly. Let's open it. And values will be the strings file in which all the strings of your program will be stored. So you can directly write the strings in your program, or you can store those in this strings.xml file. This is also directly created. You don't have to create this. We have to deal with these 2 files, the basic activity.java and the main.xml. Now the XML file is very easy to write, because you can do it in graphical layout, or you can write this simply in main.xml. You can if you go to window, show view, it will show various types of windows which are available to you. This is the show view. Now we don't require task list. The outline should be dragged over here. We don't need declaration, Java doc, problems or anything such. Here in the left corner we have this. So in this we can add a console. Just drag it down. In the right, when you are dealing with the XML file, so this will appear on the screen when the application is loaded. So go to window, show view, other, and you can see here properties, and click OK. So we'll get the properties, just drag them on the right side. Okay. We need this to create an XML file to add various fields which are shown here, which we'll be learning in the next tutorial. Now I'll be just explaining about the properties. Now here you can see in main.xml that the encoding is UTF-8, the version is 1.0. Now layout width and layout height. Now there are various layouts in the XML file. This is the screen and there are various layouts on it. As you can see that it is written hello world basic activity. This is automatically created by the Android project. If you go to main.xml, you can see over that there is a text view. Its width is fill parent and height is wrap content, and the string which is defined as Android text is hello, and this hello is stored in the values strings.xml. You can see it over here, hello, which says hello world basic activity, which appears on the screen in the main.xml. So this is just a text view on the screen which will be appearing. So you don't have to write anything, because in this Java you don't have to import and write all the things. It will automatically import the things which you are writing. So the Java file will be it will be a public class. The activity will be basic activity, which will be extending an activity. Now what is an activity? If you right click and go to source, you will see an override implemented methods. Then here we will see the activity class. Now this activity has various functions in it which you can use. Like I will be using on stop, on start, on resume. These are various, on restart, any of them. So on destroy, just click OK. Now they will be added over here. You can add all this. Over here. Now this will be the here's the comment called when the activity is first created. Hence when we open the app, you will see this. It will be set content view r.layout.main, which is basically in the layout r. This is the main layout. This will appear on your screen. This will just set the content. Now on destroy, on resume and on start are something which you might have learned in the life cycle, activity life cycle of Java. Here it is. When an activity is launched, on create is the method to create an activity, which you can see it over here, on create. The next is the on start, on resume. These are various functions of the activity which we have just added over here. This is not compulsory, but you can add on restart. So these arrows will explain you what will happen when on resume or on start is called. Once the activity is created, you have to kill it at some time. On start, on resume, the activity will be running. When it is paused, that means when an interrupt comes, call comes while your application is running, then your activity is paused. After you run it, if its priority is higher, then it will go to resume, or it might be killed. On stop, the activity will be stopped when you close it, and it will be automatically destroyed. On stop also you can restart the program, but you cannot resume. You have to restart. So it will go directly to the on start and it will resume. Or you can close the application by on destroy, and activity will be shut down. So super is something. Here super dot on destroy, super dot on resume. Here super will be calling the parent activity, that is the basic activity. So on stop it will stop. These are various functions of the activity. Here we have imported the activity from the Android, and from OS the bundle which will create this layout. Now let's just save this and run the project. So basics, right click, run as an Android application. So you can see in the console what is happening. So we are not using camera, so just click OK. Now this is the Android virtual device which we have defined in the last tutorial. Now it will take some time to boot. Now this is the emulator, so it will be working as if it is a real phone working on Android. So it is right now booting. You have these various keys over here. This is all virtual, but this is something. Now the phone has booted. This is an emulator, so you cannot use various functions of it, such as internet, phone. Now this activity has loaded. Here you can see the hello world basic activity. This was our text view. This was automatically created. Hello world is our program's name. So if you press the home button, you can see it over here, hello world. This will be appearing on your phone when you install that .apk file, and it will look like this. So now just close this. So basically in this tutorial we have studied we have made an basic application which is using Android. In the next tutorial we'll be going in depth in the layouts, the UI, and we'll be writing some Java code. Thank you.